I still have a lot to do at the guild. How about you take a rest while I go back?
The Abyss Order. Enemies of the human race. With that said, it was a bit of a hassle.
Really? That quickly? You...
Come to think of it, Mr. Big...
how do I put it? The Seven, as people now know them, where each Archon presides over their own part of Teyvat. Only in performing this duty can we attain power. But I don't like the idea of...
Go forth and establish a city of freedom without rule.
Jean, maybe someone got a little too free.
However it may have come to be, without a doubt, I am now the weakest Archon among the Seven. Aw, you flatter me.
Oh, such a humble god. But we digress. Let's get back. We have tracked the Abyss Mage to the vicinity of the winery.
I cannot stress enough how important it is to not let it escape.
Huh? What's this? After the Abyss Mage was defeated, it seems that energy was being used to cut off the connection. Huh. Do you know if Storm Terror's Of course. I believe the people of After Dvalin woke up, he took the ancient ruin, as it was with the storms that previously cut Mondstadt off from the outside world. But now, as the energy dispersed, I must admit, it sounds even more... It should be enough to let us break through the...
Which means we're going to confront Dvalin? I'm fine with that. Jean is the one who wishes to avoid any...
No. When there are no other options left, if slaying him is our only choice...
Fortunately, we have yet to need to go there.
By that, you mean...
I mean that the Holy Liar is not our real trump card? The Traveler, of course.
The Traveler?
Correct. But you have a much more precious the impurities in the tears, which means...
You tone-deaf bard! You've seen what Dvalin is like when he's ticked off?
Hey, nice plan.
I am with you, Honorary...
Oh, so we just need to fight monsters from the abyss?
Humans aren't without their strengths. Let's go.
And so, epic actions of brave heroes finally leads to this 11th hour.
It's a storm barrier. It looks so dangerous.
Leave it to me. Although this wooden lyre is all I have, I don't need the lyre to break through this kind of storm.
Enemy attack! Prepare your...
The stage will need to be cleared before I can begin my performance. Generally speaking, such chores are not the concerns of the performer himself. The hilly trolls usually do not venture. It puts a heavy burden on...
The Abyss Order must be manipulating them behind, presumably spreading their forces.
Without further, I suppose I can play faster if my only audience...
It actually opened. You're not entirely...
This is it. We are now entering storm... Watch yourselves. Let's move.
Final warning!
I suppose this will do.
Looks like this is the front gate to Storm Terror's lair. The gate is enormous compared to us. But still, Paimon wonders how Dvalin gets in there with a body that huge.
He doesn't walk in. He flies in.
Oh. You do have a point. It's stuck.
It's stuck.
Hey, check out that roof. Is there a giant...
I suppose we could make use of...
Let's make a detour then.
Let's make a detour then. Heading up.
Do you think there will be abyss mages hiding in the ruins? Either way, if we do run into one, we will let the victorious Master Diluc do the...
Do not underestimate them, just because I have beaten one of them before. I'm not boasting. I'm simply saying there is more to the Abyss Order than a few mages.
Correct. That's why I tagged along after all. Well, that and also for your safety. Why am I so diligent? Too diligent for a poet, in fact.
So says the person that made zero effort to search for the dragon tears and drink in the tavern all day. Paimon doesn't get it. What part of you is remotely diligent? A wind current! It might lead us to the top of the tower.
Reward on the road.
Oh, we can't advance any further.
Is this the work of...
No. These ruins were once part of an ancient city. These ruins even predate the existence of the Mondstadt is a city without a rule. It was ruled over by it. Anyway, I'll sing you that story.
The markings on this seal. If my archaeological knowledge is not mistaken, this appears to be a light at... If we retrieve and reintegrate all...
We should be close to completing the ceremony for this actuator. Let's put the last part back and see.
Looks like we're right. There are 3 more halos circling the...
Which means there are 3 more... I can see one from here. The rest must be scattered within the room.
Why did Dvalin pick a place filled with puzzles and seals as his lair?
He doesn't walk in.
You do have...
Propagate!
I swear by my sword!
Germinate! What? Yeah!
Wow, this light actuating ceremony does work magic! It looks like one of the 3 halos above has now become solid ground! Let's start looking for the next puzzle!
Scatter! Time for retribution!
Things are going a little too smoothly today.
It seems 2 of the halos have become solid ground. One more and the seals at the top of the tower will be broken. It's done! Paimon thinks we should venture onward from here.
I'm thinking about turning these adventures into songs after we're done. Hopefully, this song will be sung for years to come by the people of Mondstadt.
I have loved that song since I was small. How are you feeling today, Honorary Knight? I am completely prepared and fully confident that we—
Even Master Diluc accompanied us to the— despite only being an accident bystander.
You shared your secret with me, and I only returned your trust to the—
As for Master Jean, what about the tone-deaf bard?
It's freedom.
Freedom?
When you first arrived at Mondstadt, did no one She really is a child of— Mondstadt is a romantic city, and its citizens enjoy the most freedom amongst— I hope the dragon that once protected— No one should have deceived him by telling him that and no one should have told him that it was he has the right and freedom to choose his—
Venti?
Well then, traveler, may the thousands of years of wind that have blown— just like the last time, I shall channel—
Oh, no wonder you said his voice—
Look! There are 2 shiny spots on Dvalin's back! They appear to be poisonous blood clots that have coagulated on his wounds. The Abyss Order must have cursed the wounds. That's what's corrupting Dvalin's mind. To save Dvalin, we're going to have to get rid of those blood clots. Aim for those blood clots! Getting away, but I'm familiar with his tactics. Just hold on a bit longer. extract and condense the pure animo from the shots being fired. Shattering them will create acceleration currents. I can't control where they will appear, so keep your eyes peeled. Now we can fight Dvalin on equal grounds. The grandest bard is here to help. But first, let me be clear. Even after hundreds of years without use, Dvalin's teeth and claws are still very dangerous. on his neck.
Wait, hear me.
Verdict is... Ha! 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 Yeah!
This is Dvalin's ace in the hole. Celestinum Finale Termini.
This dragon has strange taste when it comes to naming things.
I named it for him just now.
Seriously?
Well, anyway, let's ride the wind currents and stay away from the breaking platforms. The energy flooding out from the fissures will be hot. Be sure to watch your step.
Drop your weapons!
Now's our chance. Aim for the tainted blood clot on his neck. Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Retribution!
Now is our chance. Aim for the tainted blood clot on his neck.
This place is gonna collapse!
It's been a while since we flew like this together. Huh, Dvalin?
Just now. Why? Why did you not ask me to protect you like the last time?
Me not wanting you to listen to the Abyss Order doesn't mean that you have to listen to me. Freedom, if demanded of you by an Archon, is really no freedom at all.
Is this the power of the Animo Archon? But I am no longer part of the Four Winds.
Even if that's so, you still protected us regardless. Now spread your wings of freedom and go with my blessing.
And so, the Storm Terror threat was quelled. I clarified the misunderstanding to the citizens of Mondstadt and let them know that they are safe. To them, it seems Storm Terror attacked Mondstadt out of nowhere and then vanished just as quickly. They must be finding the whole ordeal very confusing.
However, winds change their course. Someday, they will blow towards a brighter future.
You guys are back! The honorary...
Yep, we're back from...
You just returned yesterday, right? Jean... I wonder if I'll ever get an opportunity that doesn't come into it. When I brought you into the city that day, I was...
You're welcome. But have you been...
Of course not. Just because I'm not out on the front line doesn't mean I don't have work to do.
Aftermath. Here?
While Master Jean was away, Fortunately, we weren't
Oh, yeah!
Exactly. And if we hadn't started making prep... Me too. But I have Hilly churls aren't usually capable. Our best guess is that
They've taken over the hilly churl.
That's right. And since I'm the I'm sorry. You should... I promise... There's no time like the present, right? You guys...
You bet! You may have forgotten.
Awesome, let's go! It's been way too long since... Wait for me at Good Hunter. I'll be right there.
Here we go. Crisis, danger, Adventurers Guild. Roll up, youngsters. What? This storm terror threatened. Stop.
Hard work is all there is to the craft.
You should really bring the Knights of Favonius with you next time.
Long live the heroes. Many trade routes have closed. I cannot... I hope they get the...
So Storm Terror's true. Every cloud has a silver lining. For that, we have you to thank. As long as we have the Knights of Favonius...
Greetings.
Why so cold? I've always thought that we enjoy quite the... It seems you're great to bask in the...
Sweet talking
Nonsense. I speak from the heart. Me? Nothing. That's why I'm here. Somewhere...
So what you thinking about that?
The Abyss Order. A dragon wreaks havoc in Mondstadt, and the acting Grand Master leaves the city to combat. If you were the Abyss Order, would you squander this... To get to the bottom of it, I decided to wait. Then came the day you made all hell break loose and stormed. That same day, I saw shadowy...
Inside the city?
Well, all the other knights were outside. Except for me, of course. Through various means, I managed to... The situation is this. The Abyss Order...
The Abyss Order has a leader?
Yes. And it was this...
What exactly did you have to do to find this out?
Let's just say I'm There's more. The Abyss... Now, I'm sorry to cut this intelligence brief. I think she's still angry with me for my absence.
One minute I see Kaya, the next he slipped away. Clear sign of a guilty conscience. I agree. He sets a terrible example for... But let's forget about him. I worked super hard. Hi, Sarah. What?